Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Anne Manera, and we have another live color along today. I do not know if anyone. Oh, I can see the comments. Okay. Hey, Carrie. Carrie, can you hear me okay? I've got, I don't know. Facebook's a little different for me this morning, and I am not sure how my audio is this morning, and I'm not sure if I can see the comments or if you can see the video or what in the world is happening. So right now I see a comment from Carrie Taylor that's saying hi everyone, and Marianne has joined us and she's saying hi Anne and all. So Carrie and Marianne, can you hear me? Can you see the video? Hey Jean Mellinger, I just watched your t-shirt video. Oh, cool. Can you hear me, Carrie? Can you hear Paisley? Paisley's got a lot to say today. What's happening, you guys? Okay, doesn't look like anyone can hear me. No, you have a roaring noise. Hey, the roaring noise in the... Can you hear my voice, Jean? The roaring noise is my air conditioner in the background, and I gotta tell you, it's really, really hot here. I don't know if I can do this color along without it. So, that's what the roaring noise is. But if it gets too crazy, I will turn it off and see what we can do. But I'm concerned about my voice. Can you hear my voice at all, Carrie and Marianne? Nobody can hear my voice? All right. Let's start and see if we can do this a different way. The video is fine, but thank you, Alice. Thank you. Alice is saying, I hear you. Thank you. Good morning, Cheryl. I hear you. You can hear me? Good. Okay, Carrie says, can hear you, still having problems commenting. All right, so apparently I've been blessed. I'm going to say it that way. Maybe it'll be better, right? I've been blessed with the new Facebook layout, and I don't like it. So apparently I'm stuck with it. So let me get Hazel something. Okay, so the roaring noise in the background is my air conditioner because it's really, really muggy and humid here today. So I don't know if I can do this without an air conditioner on today. But in the meantime, today's color along is all about warm colors. I guess it's appropriate for a hot day, right? So it will not let me invite people. I don't think it will. It will not let me invite people to this color along like it typically does. So that part is not fun. But in the meantime, we're going to have to just kind of go with the flow and embrace change, right? Yeah, me either, Alice. It's just to keep us on our toes, right? Alice says, I don't understand why Facebook keeps changing stuff. Well, like, change is good in a way, right? But I'm just thankful that this happened now and not the day before coloring camp. Talk about putting my head in a spin. Let's hope that nothing changes between now and coloring camp, because I've had to make a lot of technical adjustments. Oh, I don't know, Alice. Makes my head spin. But today's warm colors. So today we are coloring a page from Color Along Volume 14. Once again, Doggy Mosaic is the page, and it's all about warm colors. Now, some people talk about warm colors. I'm just going to get started. I mean, everyone is here. I don't know why it doesn't have very many viewers except for 4. But in my my coloring handbook, volume 2, there is actually a page called The Meaning of Colors, and I thought that this was a great page to reference for today's color along, because today's all about warm colors, but sometimes people think that the warm color should mean the way the color looks should be considered warm. Other people believe that the way the color makes them feel should be considered warm. So for example, if you were in a room that all the walls were painted red, how would that make you feel? Versus, or at the same time, how would that look to you? If you were in a room that was, the way the walls were painted, kind of a light blue color, how would that make you feel? Or how would you think that looked? So I think that if something is painted red, red is considered a very bold color, and in this page it talks about the meanings of colors, and red is all about passion and power and love, and you see some people that wear, a lot of politicians will wear a red tie. It's considered like the power tie to kind of give the impression that they're in charge, they're powerful, they're trying to convey the image that they are powerful and that they know what they're talking about, not just politicians, but also maybe someone that works in a corporate office, or like a CEO or a president of a company, or maybe it's just all about conveying the message to themselves. What colors make you feel best that you have on? Like for instance, black is all about classic and elegance, or pink is all about appreciation and grace. Let's say that 5 times fast. So blue is all about soft and tranquil, and you'll see different colors that are used throughout different products. Like for example, a lot of junk food uses a lot of bold colors like orange or red. I think of Doritos. Or things that are healthy for you that are usually green. Something organic is usually kind of has like green packaging, or maybe blue packaging, or maybe it even has beige packaging, because it wants you to convey a different message. So I personally think, I gotta get Paisley to be quiet, that the warm color is kind of how it makes me feel. So what types of colors make you feel that they're kind of a warm feeling, a warm color to you? I'm gonna get Paisley's phone. What is going on? I don't want to hear any of this talk, okay? So that's what happens with the meaning, with different colors. So I'm using colors that are warm to me today, and colors that actually make me think, wow, that's a really nice color, and it's warming to my heart. It's warming to how I feel about it. Maybe I don't want to use something that is really, really bright. Like I'm not really sure if red is warm to me. But I'm using Spearfarben colors today, which is this 72 pack, which I think is really a nice example of some different colors that are warming to me. So for example, let's start out right off the bat with yellow. Yellow is very warming to me. Apparently this pencil is one of my shorter ones, and it's called Vanilla Flower. I'm just gonna give it a quick sharpen. Good morning, Mamie. Let me say good morning to everyone while I'm trying to pencil my sharpener. Good morning. I said that on purpose. Good morning, baby. Alice is here. Jean, good morning. Good morning, Cheryl, Kerry. I don't know if anybody else is here. Is anybody else here? Say hello if you're here. If you're watching a color along for the very first time, color alongs are always free to watch. I actually just did a video with a self-publisher. Someone that's is very popular in the self-publishing world for fiction and non-fiction mostly. And I did a video featuring my coloring books, really, and how I started publishing. So I don't know if there's anybody that has learned about my coloring books through that, but I've gotten a lot of feedback from that video. So I'm going to start out with this yellow color, this Vanilla Sky. I love Spearfarbens too, Marianne. I think they're the best. I mean, Black Widows too, but my dogs are crazy today. Let me tell you. Tomorrow's Scarlett's birthday, and I think she thinks the party has begun. Come here, Scarlett. Here, Scarlett. So I'm just giving this one vanilla, vanilla flower. Did I say vanilla flower? Yeah, vanilla flower. There's a glare. Vanilla flower. I love these pencils. These are nice to use for Patchwork Frenzy because there's so many different colors. And Marianne, I saw what you did with Patrick. I keep calling it Patrick. What the heck is wrong with me? Patchwork Frenzy. I'm thinking of Patrick from SpongeBob. You all know who I'm talking about. Patchwork Frenzy. I saw what Marianne did with Patchwork Frenzy, and she has been taking it and using it as kind of a countdown calendar. Countdown to whatever is happening in your life. Maybe, hey, countdown till I can get my hair cut. Maybe it could be like that, right? But just kind of a countdown to whatever. Because I was going to do a countdown calendar, countdown to camp, but I don't know what happened to me. Hey, good morning, Sandra. So, using this orange color, which is called Autumn Orange, as they say. I'm just going to give his face, this little Afghan dog, give his face this color. And let me see what other color I have in here that I can make it even warmer. So what is new, everybody? Anything exciting? Yeah, she does want her party started now. I'm going to have a video tomorrow, actually. She's giving away a free page for her birthday, and we have a video, a color-along video. It's pre-recorded, but she's all excited. Here you go, Scarlett. She thinks it's just going to be just like the most exciting thing, apparently. I don't know. What is wrong with me? Hey, good morning, Dawn. If they're actually arguing over this bag of bones that I bought them. I made the mistake of telling them that it was for the party. I don't know. Hey, Billy Joe. Good morning, Sarah. So this is a yellow color. I think this is warm, golden yellow, warm color. I'm going to color this whole little Afghan dog with this color. Imagine if dogs were this color. That would be hysterical. I would like a pink dog or a purple one. How about people that change they dye the color of their dog's fur? Oh, horrible. I do not like that. So how excited are you about coloring camp? I am really excited about coloring camp. I can't even believe that the 9th coloring camp is about to fall upon us on Sunday. If you have not gotten your coloring camp book, you know what? There's still time, but hurry is all I have to say. Because I think at this point, the best thing to do if you have not gotten your book yet is to buy the PDF. Because I did someone got in touch with me the other day. I'm going to add a little bit of pink to this. This is called Champagne. I got a message from someone the other day, and they said they ordered their coloring camp book on Saturday, and it's not going to be to them until like the 20th or the 21st. So I would say if you are still interested in joining coloring camp, then do it with the PDF today, because I mean, you could order it as late as Sunday morning, but don't make me scramble to add you to everything. You know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to get everything all set up, especially with the giveaways. You know, making sure that everyone is everyone has all the information that they need. You know, I spend a lot of time trying to communicate everything to everybody. So we don't want me burning the midnight oil the night before camp. Dawn says that she's very excited. I'm excited too. I'm really excited, and so does Baby. I am really especially excited about the Color Theory day, the first day of camp, because it's gonna, you know, I've never done that in a live video, and I'm just thrilled to share it in the live video. This is peach. I'm just gonna add a little bit of peach. So I'm just kind of mixing some golden yellow, champagne, and peach to this this dog's fur. So I think these are kind of like warm colors. What do you all think? I think that warm colors are personal choice. Maybe bright red is warm to you and it's harsh and cool to someone else. Alice is saying, someone told me that Melody thinks she's a person and not a dog. I said, well, she's part of my family. I guess it was supposed to be an insult. Oh my, I think my dogs think they're people. Who cares, Alice? You know what? I think that some people's dogs, like you and I, for example, and many people that are watching today, probably have dogs that are treated better than kids and part of the family. They know what's going on. They know the scoop. Okay, there is all of my fur. Just wanted to kind of give it a scraggly look with this peach color. So it just kind of has that type of look. And then as far as all of the background colors, I'm just going to kind of jumble them up with some different colors. I really do believe that pink is a warm color. It's warm to me. This is called rose. It just kind of makes me say, this makes me feel good type thing. So I'm going to just kind of do a blend and shade style type technique here. And you can use these books, these mosaic books are really good to kind of practice maybe shading techniques or burnishing techniques or anything that is a, you know, it's coloring technique that you want to kind of use all on the same page. You can kind of mix it up. Lynn is saying, I'm excited about camp. Good morning, Lynn. No air conditioning, no bugs, no masks, and fun. Yep. It's camping as it should be, I say. Don't you think? I talk to my dogs like they're people too. You guys know that. Hey, good morning, Barb. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where have you been? And how about Bev Larson? Is Bev Larson with us today? Bev Larson, I don't know if you're here with us today, Bev Larson, but Bev Larson got a birthday shout out from Johanna Bassford. Did you guys see that? That was incredible. Pretty cool, Bev Larson. I don't know if she's here with us this morning, but that was pretty amazing. All right, so there's just kind of like, I'm just going to kind of bounce these around with this, with these types of pinks. I think I might do all pink in the background. Are we going to show, are you going to show us that technique used on, with the colored pencils? What are we talking about, Alice? I'm so confused. Say it again. I think there's words missing. Are going to show us that technique used. I'm confused. My brain is stuck today. So Jean Bellinger just made a comment earlier in the video today saying that she just watched my t-shirt painting video. And part of the Colorist Academy membership, for people that are part of that membership, one of the things that happens in that membership is that every month we have a we call it the arts/crafts class. We do different things. We make a wreath, we paint, we draw, we do different things. And this month, July, is starting pre-recorded videos. And today's picture is from Color Along Volume 14, Sarah, and it is can also be found in Doggy Mosaic Coloring Book. Good morning, Bev Larson. Happy belated birthday. I saw that shout out that Johanna Bassford gave you for a birthday shout out. That was pretty cool. What was I saying now? Oh no, I'm so sorry you were sick, Barb. Good to hear you're back. I'm excited about tie-dye too, Sarah. Totally forgot what the heck I was even talking about. What was I talking about? See, it's Facebook Live memory loss is what it is. I think I'm gonna use a lot of pinks in this. Let's see, here's another pink. Pink, gotta get it on the light. Pink lemonade. That's a good one. Ooh, pretty. I don't even know what I was talking about. Help me out here. The one you used on the bottles with the different colors. Oh, that. Yes. You know what I should do, Alice? I am going to show you that. You know what? Let's do this. Let me find that page, and I'm going to print it. And while we're here today, after I'm done with this page, I'll show you that. Thank you, Alice. Whew. Lose my mind sometimes, you know. I'm telling you, Facebook Live video gives you like a little bit of memory loss. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna print this. Of course, my printer has no paper. Whew. That was hysterical, Barb. I mean, Bev, you know what was funny about it is that her comment to you, I mean, great that she said happy birthday. That was great, right? But what really cracked me up is how she said that you always give her a laugh because your cat's key is stuck. And I knew that, right? I knew that that was the problem. I thought that was kind of funny. Like, I knew that that was the issue, and that's why you're writing in all caps. I know you're not yelling at us. Let me just print this. Paisley's paying attention to the printer. Hey, tomorrow is Scarlett's birthday, Barb. Can you believe it? She's having a party tomorrow. She's giving out a free page to celebrate her birthday, and there'll be a pre-recorded color along that will be happening tomorrow. A video will be posted, and she'll have a free page from her book. Your mind is going to Alice. Oh, I think it's the heat. Doesn't it feel like you're just being cooked? I don't know. It's just so muggy here. Oh, the t-shirt video. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, we know you're not shouting, Bev. I think of it as just you're just really enthused. The t-shirt video. Hey, the t-shirt video is a hand-painted t-shirt class that if you're a part of the Colorist Academy, you get as part of your membership. See, I did remember it. But you can also now purchase that class on my website. It's $9.99, and hopefully I will be able to show that shirt. I'll show you the shirt that we paint. Sarah says, I'm the one who works in an assisted living in memory care. Oh my goodness, you must have an awful lot of patience, Sarah. Let's grab another pink. This one is called Carnation. Pretty, isn't it? And I think for this one, I'm just gonna kind of press really, really hard to kind of do like a burnishing style technique. I don't even have a copy of that sketchbook yet either, Alice, but I definitely want to show the page. And when you see how it's done, you are going to say, that wasn't difficult at all, because it is just so super easy to get that type of look to it. Bev says, but I had a comment on the day before that I was sorry I wouldn't be joining on my birthday, so she went to town with it. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, very humid, isn't it, Alice? It's too humid. You know how we all like to complain about the weather. It's either too hot, it's either too cold. We don't like the sound of the air conditioner. Oh, I don't know. We are never happy, right, Alice? Okay. Let me see if there's another pink in here. Oh, there is. There's this one. This one is called, if I can see it, Flamingo Pink. This is a good one, actually. You know, these pencils to me are like super long. I don't know. Does anybody else feel like that about these pencils? They just feel like they're just so, they're longer than most. Give it this one too. This is almost an orange color, isn't it? It doesn't really look very pink to me. But I bet if I added white to that, but let me stick with my flamingo because I don't really want to leave it. I don't know if a flamingo actually looks this pink. There we go. And then I'll do this one up here, this corner guy. This one makes me think of candy corn. And I'm actually gonna add a little bit of white. Lynn says, I had Monica yesterday. You mean when they went to did they go to Barbados or the Bahamas? Is that what you're talking about? Really? Yeah, my hair just needs to be cut. It's too hot. It's really humid though, isn't it? All right, let's see what other pink I have in here. Oh, this one is a cool one. This one is kind of like a magenta color. It's called fuchsia pink. All right, fuchsia, magenta. And to me, this is just kind of warm colors. pink is warm, makes me feel good. It makes me feel comfortable. I mean, it's completely a personal choice when it comes to color. And I also think that the pinks contrast, oh, Barbados, that's what it was. I'm using Sparrowfarben, thank you, Sarah. I think that the contrast between the pinks and the oranges and kind of those yellows and melons that I colored the dog with really kind of make it even more warmer, even more better, you know, even more warmer. All right, so there is that kind of that blend and shade type thing. I guess we'll put one up here too, but I'll go like from the bottom up. I guess Scotland and Paisley got tired of their party and they both laid down now. That doesn't take much to wear them out sometimes. Plus their clock is off because it's been hot, so they're like laying around all day long, and then after 5 o'clock they get a second wind. I'm not really crazy about that, the way it's happening. Peach, I consider this peach kind of a pink, even though I added it onto here, but let's add it onto this guy. Just kind of really contrasting that completely. And then I could add some yellow to the mosaics, but I'm not really sure. You're using skin tones. Oh, that's a really, really good idea, Lynn. Linda says she's using Black Widows, mostly skin tones. Those skin tone sets have a wonderful collection of warm colors. Even if it's the neutral colors and the browns and the tans and the grays, those can all be considered warm colors. And you know, the first day of coloring camp, we're going to go over all of that. We're going to talk about warm colors and neutral colors and complementary and how to actually put colors together. And a lot of people say, I don't really know what color I should put with what. I don't really know how to choose my colors. And first of all, we're going to learn about how to do that. There actually is kind of an official way to do that with the color wheel, and we will go over that. But you know, I still say it all the time, unless you're the little kid that is dressed in you know, a plaid skirt with a fuzzy sweater, cowboy boots, and black tights on a hot August day, then I actually think that you already do know how to mix colors or match colors together and choose your colors to go with one another, and you really don't realize that you do. It's just that someone told you that there had to be an official way, when really a lot of it has to do kind of with your own personal not only opinion, taste, intuition. What do you think about it? You know, like what makes you feel good? What color do you like to wear that makes you feel best? My choice is actually black. Sarah says, did everyone see the awesome new Black Widows? Yes, I did see them. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Oh, I gotta give somebody a link here. All right, where am I here? Oh, new Facebook. Why do you... Facebook. We have to say positive things about it, right? We can't have negative thoughts about it. That's what I say. All right, where are you? There we go. Okay. Goodness. I can't wait. Do you know what, Sarah, do you know when the pencils are coming out? Because I didn't catch that. I need to get in touch with my friend Albert Jones. Alright, so I'm just going to use this color as my last color. And now for the behind all these mosaics, I've got to put another color back there that I feel will complement it. So I'm not really sure. And plus I'm going to do the bottom, which is going to be kind of a green color for grass. So just kind of think about like what would be the warmest color for that background. I'm going to use this color, olive green, for the bottom. Hey Rosie, sorry about that. I didn't see the comment, the message. Sometimes I ignore the messages while I'm live because it's just too many balls to juggle, you know? But I just saw it. I'm sorry about that. We're always here on this page. But remember, quick announcement, you know, next week we have camp, so there's no color along. So Monday the 20th, there is no color along. And then on the 27th of July, there is also no color along because that is the day I will be resting my voice after a week of coloring camp. I always cancel color alongs the day after coloring camp. So, well, the Monday after coloring camp. And then what else is happening for dates? Oh, July 29th. We have a draw along this week if you're part of the draw along group. And July 29th is the last day for draw along volume 2. So there'll be no draw. There is a draw along this week, but there is not a draw along next week because of coloring camp. And then the following Wednesday, the 29th, will be the last draw along for draw along volume 2. And then we will be taking a week off from draw alongs. And then the next draw along book begins on August 12th. So, does that make sense? I have everything written down. That's how I remember. Was there a video showing the new colors of Black Widow? I don't know. End of July is what Dawn and Gina is saying. I don't think that there was a video. I know I saw a photograph of a post with a picture of the box, and they're called Monarch, which I thought was weird because I would think that there would be a butterfly on it, but there wasn't. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? That was kind of weird. I'm going to go with kind of a bluish color in the background. This one is called Turquoise. Not sure yet about that one. You got to try to decide here. This one is called, the glare is terrible here, Blue Lagoon. This is a good one, actually. It still reminds me of that movie, though, doesn't it? Come on, we can't say that it doesn't. Remember Blue Lagoon? Cerulean. Oh, I do like this one. Let's go with this one. And it'll be like he's outside. I don't know if this is a he or a she. And I'm just going to kind of angle it a little bit, just like I kind of did with the grass. And I do have a piece of paper back here, just so I don't get pressure on that, you know. So and the color along that was originally scheduled for the 27th that I canceled, I did go ahead and schedule it for sometime in August. I forgot which date, but it's in there. I don't have the date off the top of my head, but it's actually going to be a double color along day. We'll have 2 pages that day. We don't mess around in these color alongs, right? Serious stuff. So here is just this. This is cerulean. I always love this color blue. This doesn't really look like the typical cerulean blue as far as how I know it to be in like a set of paint. It usually is much more, I guess it's like a darker blue. I mean, I guess if I went like this, yeah, that does not look anything like it looks in a lot of paint sets I have. Just kind of doing this soft color here, just to kind of warming it up a little bit. But look at the difference, how you can see the contrast before, the contrast between the two. Lynn says, I don't care what the box looks like. I like the fact that the colors at the ends of the pencils. No, I don't care what the box looks like either, but I do keep all my pencils in their own little tin because I don't like them to, you know, hang out with one another. I know you like to group them all together, but I just can't do it. Do you keep all your pencils out? Like, I know you put them in a, in like one bucket type thing, but do you keep them out? I don't. I only keep what I'm using at the time, and then I clean up. Oh, I forgot a little mosaic right there. Oh no. I'll do it with this pink carnation color. Go. You know, some people have a problem with those Black Widow pencils because of what's on the box. Like I saw this one woman that said that she really had a phobia of snakes, and because there was a snake on the box with the cobras, that she had to actually put stickers over it. I think that's interesting. I think that it would be interesting if Black Widow created an option, or maybe a sleeve, like you would create. I don't know if Albert's watching this, but think about this, Albert. This is kind of like, I won't even tell you my idea for the mask. Lynn knows what I'm talking about, so does Dawn, but I don't want to share it with too many people because they're going to steal my idea. But anyway, what if Black Widow offered some sort of a sleeve, like an accessory for your pencils that you can kind of put over, or a sticker that you can put over the box, just in case you didn't like spiders or cobras or, what is the other one? Scorpions. That would be interesting. Because I wonder how many people may not buy those pencils because of what's on the box. And that would be very interesting, that you could just kind of offer kind of a sticker. Maybe I should talk to Albert about creating some sort of a custom sticker just to put on it, just in case people don't like them. Mine live in a cup. Lynn is saying, talk about her pencils. That hang, could be talking about anything at this point, right, Lynn? That hangs on a small cart next to my computer. Other pencils live in separate containers. Rosie says, I keep mine out in coffee mugs, separating colors. Oh, that is very organized. Good for you. Alice says, if my pencils are in tins, I leave them in tins, but if they are in cardboard boxes, I take them out. I know somebody that threw away all the tins, and I was cringing because I kept thinking to myself, send them to me. What do you mean you're throwing away the tins? I want them. All right, this one is called Marine Blue, and to be honest, this one looks more like cerulean looks in other sets, like on paint or something. And I'm just gonna kind of give it a little bit of, just add some color to this, add a little bit of this Marine Blue, just kind of here and there throughout. Throughout all of this. And just kind of darkening it up a little bit, kind of like where the spots are there. I know, I want the tins too, Bev. I agree with you. I love pencils that come in a set of tins. A set of tins. A set of tins. Do we need color along bloopers? Because we could do it, right? Pencil my sharpener. All right, I'm gonna call this complete. I'm gonna leave this to the side. Get rid of my pencils, put them back in their tins. Dawn says the ones that are still in the boxes, I keep them out until I'm done. I have a lot that I put in different containers together in a certain way. Yeah, I don't like to clump them. Together. So Alice was talking about, this page is complete, but Alice was talking earlier about the page that I colored for my new book called Sketched. And I'm here trying to find it here, Alice. I don't know why I don't have it. Isn't that weird that I don't have it? All right, these are a few pages from Sketch that I already colored. This is the lantern that's in Sketch. This book is all grayscale illustration. I can't believe I don't have this page. Let me just look one more thing. This is another page with a lighthouse that's from Sketch. I don't know what happened to it. I'm really notorious for throwing things away, you guys, so I like to throw stuff away too much. But anyway, moving on. This one's from Sketched also. This one I used gouache paint. I watered it down. to paint this one. That's how I color this lighthouse. And this one I used woodless colored pencils, and I think I also used Black Widow for this. Alice is saying, I'm scared of snakes, but I have to say to myself, it's not a real snake, so it can't hurt me, and I go on with my coloring. Well, it's like me with that bug. I'm trying to figure out a way to repurpose my tins. Send them my way, Dawn. No kidding, huh? You could find so many things to do with the tins. Easily. So, let me show you the technique that I'm talking about. Here's the page that I actually colored in the smaller version. Here it is here. But this one I did with gouache. But let's just kind of jump into what I did here. So here's the sketch page that is in my coloring book sketched, and it kind of looked like it had like a glowing effect, right, Alice? So I'm just going to use this marine blue color, and this book is designed so that you just basically color right over what is there. Okay, so I'm just coloring with this marine blue color, light enough so that the black and the grays, just like grayscale photo, just shine through, that you can still see them. Okay, so we're just going to just jump right in, and I'm using just kind of a light pressure for the whole thing. So it almost looks like it's kind of a translucent thing, but it's really not, because what ends up happening is the grays that are drawn in the actual sketch itself in the drawing are going to come through, just like a grayscale photograph. And then I took another color, for example, like this yellowish color. Oh, oatmeal containers are a really good idea, Rosie. That's a really good idea. This one's called minnow. Is this melon? Melon. Minlow. And I'm just going to kind of go on top of this color. So I just went on top of it. And it just kind of didn't really blend it together. So there's kind of my yellow. I wish I could find that page. And here's flamingo pink. Let's do something with that. And kind of go in the opposite way, because I colored with the blue, I colored up and down. So now I'm kind of going on an angle and kind of following along with the actual lines that are on here. That makes sense, Alice? So in the end, it kind of does look like it has a little bit of texture to it, but really the texture is just really just being created by what is in the actual drawing. Does that make sense? So that's that one. Now the other one I did too was like kind of a purple color. So this is a good one. This one is Rose Luster. So I'm just going to give this, again, light pressure. See the difference between this side of it versus this side of it? Just by adding that light pressure. Right there, it just kind of tells you, it's speaking to me, just like the dog, right? It just kind of conveys that image of kind of that glowing effect, because I did the same pressure over this bottom portion as I'm doing over the top. And I'm just going to kind of go like this to it. And again here, and I'm going to go around this way, coloring in the direction of what the object actually is. It's a very quick, I mean, I'm coloring it almost as if I was sketching it type thing. And then let's take, is this the orange color I'm looking for? This one is that autumn orange color, and going back over this. And you can see the page that I colored on the coloring group, I believe, right, Alice? I think it's on the coloring group. How did you wash down? I don't understand. Say that again. Yeah, my Sperrfarben would stay in a tin too. I didn't water the down. Is that what you mean, water down? This is really all I did to it. And now, you know, let me talk about something that is a very controversial topic, but I'm going to go for it. Hey, Diana. Diana, how are you, my friend? Diana is saying, hi, everyone. I just stopped in to say hello. On my way to the ortho doc for ultra control. Have a great day. Everyone, prayers appreciated. We'll PM you later. Good morning, Alexandria. Diana broke her arm. And everyone's going to ask, what happened, right? So, good luck, Diana. Keep us posted about what is happening. So what I want to mention that's kind of a controversial topic is this. When you photograph what do you do when you post your page on a coloring group? You take a picture of it, or do you scan it? Some people scan it. Some people take a photograph, right? Once you do that, we talk about digital coloring all the time. And we talk about, I'm going to make this one red. This one's called True Love. We talk about digital coloring all the time and how people think that it's not a real thing, right? Well, let me tell you, digital art is a complete real thing. And I don't know if people realize it or not. And in one of my coloring handbooks, in the second one, there's a whole article about this. What people don't realize is that once you photograph something you have created by hand, guess what? You have now turned it into, technically, it is now digital art. Now you photograph it, and now you can change the lighting. And you know, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with it. Lighten it up, enhance it, change the contrast of what you've done. Use that filter on your phone, or use the lighting, the adjustments after you photograph it. Use it to your advantage. Use it. Think of it as another coloring tool. Like I'm coloring this, and guess what? I'm not done yet. So when it's finished, I'm just gonna say, well, this is nice, but I'm actually not finished, and I'm going to take it a step further, and I am going to now enhance it with my phone or with the scanner. Some people scan and they say my scanner picks up certain colors differently. Was it Lynn? Were you saying this? Some scanners pick up different colors differently. It has to do with the background that's happening too. If it's a flatbed scanner, like for example, if right now during today's color along, I have something on my desk that's underneath what I'm coloring that's white. It's this plastic, what's it called? Horror plastic or something. And this is probably the best thing I put here. Sometimes I have a piece of cardboard and it changes the color of the video. I think you might have already noticed that it looks a little different than it usually looks. But that if I put cardboard, like a brown cardboard, it kind of yellows it. If I put blue back here, if I put a blue piece of paper back here, which I've done, and said, what have I done? Let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't know why I have this blue paper. Excuse my dust. If you put a blue piece of paper back here or on screen, it really changes it. So you want to adjust it. There's nothing wrong with adjusting it. Dawn makes a good comment, a really good point. Oh, it doesn't pick up yellow. That's what it was, Len. Dawn makes a really good point. I adjust mine sometimes to make it look like it does in real life. The photo never shows the true colors. Exactly. So sometimes it just doesn't show. When you take a photo of it and it's like, you look at it as the person who created it, as the artist, and you say, boy, that looks nothing like what I just did. So then adjust it so it does look like something that you just did. Or adjust it to make it look like you really want the finished piece to look. There's nothing wrong with that. The other thing to remember is that what I see on my monitor, on my computer, and what you see on your computer is different. So what looks like, what blue, like I may be using blue, I'm gonna use green for the bottom here. I may be using blue, and it's going to look like, I don't know, it may look white, and you see blue, and it's gonna look different. Same thing with your phone. iPhone versus an Android phone, iPad versus a Chromebook or tablet or all of that. Now the background part, I photograph my pages, and if your light's not right, the photo really doesn't look like it is. Yes, so I adjust it to look like it really is. Perfect. But Alice, going back to your other comment that you had made about how did I was drawn to the texture. You got to repeat that. I feel that the way the photo doesn't do justice is how I colored it, Bev is saying. Yeah, you're exactly right. Because maybe the lighting was different. Maybe it was a cloudy day, and even though you photographed it indoors, like right now it's kind of sunny out. It's not really sunny outside right now where I am, but it's kind of sunny outside, and it's making a difference in how this video looks. So that's kind of how I did this. The background to the page that I originally done like this for the sketchbook is I just kind of did a wash, like with watercolors type thing. I don't have that stuff out with me right now. And this is another one that I kind of did with gouache. So sometimes you have to photograph it to make it look the way you want your final piece to look, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because think of it this way: if you photographed something and it looked like it was a little fuzzy, would you say, hey, that's my end result? It looks terrible. Because I think that what people are not accepting of is that we're quick to, I'm going to do some blue in the background. We are quick to say, I need to fix that because it doesn't look good. But we're not, but we hesitate to say, I need to fix that to make it look better. You know, this is kind of a, what color is this anyway? Deep blue. The glare is terrible. So this kind of looks like the background that I did, but the background was more of a wash. How did you know I was looking at the texture on the page? Oh, you mean how did I know that that's what you were talking about? Well, first of all, I kind of know that when you color, you use a lot of texture, so I guess I just assumed because I know you, and I'm used to what you color, and I don't know, I guess I just assumed that you were, that's the part of it that you were attracted to. I can usually tell by now, for most people that color, that have been coloring with me for a while, kind of what they have, what they're looking for. You know, I know like certain people, Alice is all about texture. I know that Lynn loves dots. I know that Melody Jones really loves the color pink. I know that Jean Mellinger loves mandalas. I almost called you Jean Mandala. I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's pretty much. And I can tell sometimes when someone colors something without even looking at the name, kind of who it was. So maybe that's why. I figured that that's what the whole, that was kind of like the whole essence of what this page was about too, Alice, was about the texture. I'm going to add some yellow into this one right here. Just kind of the middle part. And that's it. So, hopefully this video was easy enough to watch today because of all the crazy Facebook changes, right? All right, so the next color along is not until August. What is the date? I gotta look at a calendar now, right? The next color along is not until August 3rd. So we have a few weeks before we meet again. And we'll still be working on color along volume 14. Next week is coloring camp. Drawer along is this Wednesday. No drawer along or color alongs next week during coloring camp. No color along on July 27th, so I can rest my voice. And the last draw along will be on July 29th. Color along volume 15 is ready and available on Amazon and on my website as a PDF. Hey, Omana. And color along volume 15 will begin on September 21st and last all the way until February 15th of 2021. Right? Any questions about today's color along and what we completed today? The next color along we will be working on will be this. It'll be the wood grain technique. This will be on August 3rd. This is what we did today. So, thanks so much for joining me today. Take a look tomorrow on my Facebook page to get a free page to color along with a video that will be posted to celebrate Scarlett's birthday tomorrow. She's going to be giving away a free page from her book, Scarlett's View. And I will talk to everyone soon. Hey, have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me.